Diane and welcome to my Trader Joe's Haul Autumn Edition. Today I'm going to share with you some of my family's favorite seasonal products that are available right now in your Trader Joe's. I'm going to start over here with our favorite baking items. This is a gluten-free pumpkin pancake mix that we use pretty much throughout the year. So as you can tell, I have several boxes here. I sort of have a little rule for myself that when I go to Trader Joe's, I buy 3 boxes of our favorite seasonal items every time I go, and then I just kind of stash them away in the pantry so that we can have pumpkin pancakes that are gluten-free all year long. A little tip when you're making this particular box of pumpkin pancakes is you can add in some gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free chocolate chips. All you need to do is go find some of the Enjoy Life chocolate chips. Those are all definitely safe ingredients in there, and you can add them to your gluten-free pumpkin pancakes and add just a little bit of extra specialness for your weekend breakfast meal. We like to snack on these throughout the week as well, so what I like to do is make an entire box. A little trick if you want to make the entire box is all you need to do is take the recipe on the side and multiply it by 3. So there are enough for 3 batches of pancakes in this one box. So I just go ahead and make the entire box, and you'll just want to multiply this recipe right here by 3. And then we have our pumpkin bread and muffin baking mix. We do make both options with this mix. We do make bread and we also make our muffins. And again, this is one of those treats that we like to have throughout the entire year. So I have several boxes on hand and I stock up during the season when they're available at Trader Joe's. A little tip for this when you're baking it, if you wanna cut down on a little bit of the oil or the fats in this mix, you can substitute in applesauce for the vegetable oil that this mix calls for, and it's just an even equivalent trade. So if it calls for half a cup of vegetable oil, you can go ahead and substitute in a half a cup of applesauce. So that's a nice little trick when you're baking there. So we've got the pumpkin pancakes, we've got the bread and the muffin mix. Both are gluten-free and both are very pumpkin-y. Another item that we really use as a seasonal item, but this one is available all year long at Trader Joe's, is the gluten-free cornbread mix. We were big fans of the regular cornbread mix, but when we decided to go gluten-free, we were really happy that Trader Joe's started stocking this, and this tastes just as good as the one that has gluten in it. So we make sure we have several boxes of this on hand all year long as well. Another one that you can substitute in the applesauce with as well. Another fun pumpkin item that we just found was the pecan pumpkin instant oatmeal. Instant oatmeal comes in a little bag like this. All you need to do is add a little bit of water, microwave it for a couple minutes, and you have breakfast on the go. This one does have soy lecithin in it, so I do not eat this oatmeal, but Gabby has it every now and then, and that's fine for me with the soy lecithin. It's a nice little way to get her out of the house pretty quickly in the morning and have a nice warm breakfast as well. So seasonal item is the pecan pumpkin instant oatmeal. Just for fun, we picked up a box of the Pumpkin O's. We also have the Cheerios Pumpkin Spice cereal. We really enjoyed that, but we saw this one there, so we figured we'd give it a go too. I've been putting this in a little Ziploc bag and adding it to Gabby's lunch as a little snack, and she has it as a snack after school as well. Again, a really nice gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free cereal option, and not too high in sugar either, so that's a good little one to have around. And then Gabby and I really liked these Trader Joe's Ghosts and Bat potato chips. The first time we found these at Trader Joe's, we opened up the bag in the car on the ride home and we ate the entire bag. They're a very nice, light, crispy, lightly salted potato chip. I kind of describe them as a perfect combination of a Lay potato chip and a Pringles potato chip. And so if you like this kind of potato chips, you're really gonna like these. And they're super fun. They are in the shapes of ghosts and bats. So if you're having a Halloween party or get together, these would be a really nice addition to your party table, and they're good for adults as well as kids. Another favorite of ours during this season is the Trader Joe's pumpkin tortilla chips. These do have corn in them, so I am not partaking in these this holiday season. I'm trying to stay away from corn, but the family really enjoys them, and they do pair well with just about any other like salsa or dip that you would use with just regular old corn tortilla chips. So these are super fun to have and would be a great addition to a holiday party table as well. And then we always have the organic pumpkin puree in our pantry. This is one of those items that is available at Trader Joe's year round, but it's just a little bit more prominently displayed during the season. We use this in our smoothies or our shakes. It makes kind of a nice little pumpkin spice flavor to the shakes that we drink. We also use it for soups, and I use this to make our pumpkin pies during the Thanksgiving and Christmas season as well. So make sure you get a couple of cans of those and keep those in your pantry for stock. And then I think the last pumpkin-ish item that I have to share with you that's seasonal is the pumpkin body butter. Now, I don't know if you've ever tried Trader Joe's body butter, but they are absolutely amazing. And they do switch them out pretty frequently, so these are considered a seasonal item at Trader Joe's. I was a little hesitant to pick up the pumpkin because I wasn't sure how pumpkin-y it would be, and I didn't want to walk around smelling you know, like a spice latte. So I tried it at the register. They had some samples up there, and I was pleasantly surprised. It's a very nice, light, fresh, almost coconutty kind of scent to it. And the body butter is very creamy and rich on your skin. I use it very heavily throughout the winter months here in Texas. The air is very dry, my skin gets very dried out. So I make sure I have this in my bathroom. I put it on after I shower. And then I have another one in the kitchen by the sink. And after I get done washing dishes or cleaning, I put some on my hands as well. So it's not greasy. And it's definitely something that will make your skin feel great during these dry winter months. If you do happen to like this particular scent, then you'll want to make sure you pick up a couple when you're at Trader Joe's, because once this is gone, it's going to be gone until next season. And then a couple other things that I just recently found at Trader Joe's that are kind of new to us. And then one old favorite that they just recently changed, so I'm going to go back to purchasing. That is the olive oil spray. I stopped purchasing the Trader Joe's brand of this when I realized that the Trader Joe's version had soy lecithin in it. So I just completely stopped purchasing it altogether and found an alternative somewhere else. And then I was just in there a couple weeks ago and I noticed the design of the bottle had changed, and so I read the ingredients label on this one, and it is definitely 100% pure olive oil. It's actually Spanish organic extra virgin olive oil, and there is no soy lecithin in this one. So I am going to go back to purchasing my cooking spray at Trader Joe's. Thumbs up to you, Trader Joe's, for making that change. And now you know that you can have your cooking spray and not have any soy lecithin in that. So that is at Trader Joe's as well. We've recently been adding this to our little snack cupboard, and this is the Bollywood popcorn. It is a popcorn with a vegan tikka masala seasoning on it. So if you like tikka masala or you like Indian sort of seasoned food, this definitely has that flavor to it. It's super fun to have in the evenings or sitting on the couch watching a movie, and it just adds a little bit of extra spice and a little bit of extra flair to just your everyday normal popcorn. So if you have seen this in the store and were wondering about it, I can give it a definite thumbs up. You'll definitely want to get a bag of this and try this with your family. And then a personal favorite of mine, and I always make sure I have a couple bags of these in the house, is the parsnip chips. And I can honestly tell you I've never tried a parsnip before, but I was pleasantly surprised with these chips. Again, these are very clean in the fact that there are none of the things that we're trying to avoid, like soy or gluten or dairy in these. They are just parsnips and a little bit of oil and salt. These, again, work very well with any sort of dipping sauce that you normally use with corn tortilla chips. So I use these chips for salsa. I've used them for bean dips. I use them for hummus and pesto. I mean, anything that I'm gonna dip a regular chip in, these work just as well. They are super firm, so they dip well into any kind of dip that you have. They're not gonna break on you, and they have a really great flavor, and it's a parsnip, so it's a true vegetable. And then the last thing that I want to share with you are these cute little things, and these are kiwi berries. And they are exactly what they sound like. They are kiwis in the form of a berry. They look like this. They have a nice smooth skin on the outside. We just basically spray these with our vegetable and fruit spray, and then I put them in a bowl and we snack on them. You can literally just pop them in your mouth. No need to peel them. They do have a little bit of a stem on the end, so I tend to just pick that off. Gabby didn't like that part. And then you just bite into them, and they are exactly like a kiwi on the inside. Let me see if I can pop this one open for you so you can see. It has the green fruity kind of meat that a kiwi fruit has, and it even has the black little seeds, and it tastes exactly like a kiwi fruit, and it feels exactly like a kiwi fruit when you bite into it. It's definitely sweet to the crunch when you bite into it, and then has just a little bit of tartness at the end. We've really had a lot of fun having these around the house for a snack, so I just picked up a couple extra at the store when I was there. I believe those might be seasonal as well, because like I said, this is the first time that I have seen them in there. Definitely give them a go. I think your kids will like them if you're looking for a nice healthy snack that's a fruit for your kids. So this was my latest Trader Joe's haul. Most of these things here are seasonal, so if you're looking to pick them up, I would get in there quick. And if you think it's something that your family is going to enjoy, I would definitely get more than one of them. As soon as Trader Joe's runs out of stock of the seasonal things, then they won't be back until next year. If you guys have any questions about anything that I've mentioned here on the table, or any questions about the things that I look for in ingredients list, or what I look for when I go to Trader Joe's, definitely leave them in the comment section below. Hey, if you found this video helpful, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Take a second to hit that subscribe button, and always feel free to share with your friends.